Ladies and gentlemen, ecom legend in the building. $2.9 million spent on this business manager, over 17 ad accounts and over $10 million in revenue. So I'm making this video because I'm about to show you guys my $10 million Facebook ad strategy. This isn't some random strategy that you see somebody, a guru, making out there that they have tested a few products in a year. No. In this business manager, we have tested thousands of products, thousands of campaigns. And I'm about to reveal my exact strategy. How we test, how we scale, how we serve scale, what strategies you could also use, but that we didn't even test yet, that you could also test yourself out. Eventually, I'm gonna go into the very nitty-gritty details that most people won't show you and how we scaled our campaigns. And now we're gonna analyze our main ad account, which has spent over $1 million. So if we're gonna go to the campaign that has spent the most amount of money, quick espresso first, guys. I'm gonna keep for you guys that simple. Every product we test, we have one campaign and we test with $52.77. Why not $50? We have 52.77 because we have a little bit more budget than the average dropshipper, which is gonna make Facebook as well favor you more in the bidding system. In the end, whole Facebook, aka Meta, is just a bidding system. So if you and your competitor are running the exact same offer, you just spend more money, you can probably get more sales. So if you're gonna go to the first campaign, we always have 4 ad sets: engage shoppers, broad, aka no interest targeting, online shopping, and stack. So a stack means you will pick the 6 to 7 best interests related to a specific product. And now guys, for every single ad set, you will have 2 creatives. What you want to have always is either one image and one video, or you want to have 2 different angles. So what we usually have for fashion, because we like to do static and image ads. Why? It takes less time to make a whole video, UGC, whatever you name it. And with static image ads, you can push so much more volume because you can, with AI, you can just recreate so many more different angles. For videos, for example, you can use AI tools like arcats.ai. Totally fine, it works. And we just use Canva AI for everything, guys. It's that simple, guys, for real. And that's what we do in terms of Facebook. And what you can also consider for beginners is test with $30 per campaign. So instead of spending $50, you will spend $30 maximum daily budget on a campaign. But believe me, even then, you're not gonna spend the full amount a lot of times. But the reason why the $30 is so interesting is because a lot of times you will see in Facebook is that in the morning runs between 9 and 11, and the evening runs between 5 and 8, 9, you will see the most amount of sales coming in. And what happens with the $30 budget, you will spend a bit less money, but you will take the morning run and the evening run way more while spending less money, and you can still get a good result. We still like to do $50. It works better for us, to be honest. But if you're a beginner, a $30, starting with $30 can be more beneficial for you. Which is obviously you can just put more volume. And we all know it. In the whole game that we're playing as well with dropshipping, it happens all the time. You find finally that winning product and then you start to optimize, you want to scale it, and then after a couple of weeks, it just dies out. And then you have to find crazy new angles, crazy new creatives anymore. By the time you find it, it's like, oh shit, I haven't done revenue in a couple of weeks. This is why you need to keep your focus on testing new products, new SKUs all the time. This is why even when you do have a winning product and you have good cash flow, you need to keep on testing new products. Look, if you have, let's say, a cash flow of 4,000 or 5,000 euros or dollars, whatever it may be, and you have 2 or 3 products that are running good in your ads manager, obviously, focus on those products, scale them first before you're gonna spend more on testing. Yes, you can keep on testing, but the money you can put in testing, it's better as a beginner because your cash flow is low to focus on these winners you finally found. You spend already thousands and thousands on testing. Why not just focus on those? Focus on those winning products, make your CVR better in your store by having, for example, better urgency, better upsells, A/B test different upsells, collection pages, email marketing. And if you have those all in line, then again, start testing more and more products, guys, and more markets. That's the only way. When people ask me, Farid, what's the difference between somebody doing 5K a day and 10K a day? It is literally this also, and having, of course, a proper payment processing solution and a good backend as well, that is just solid, right? But in this case, I want to show you guys for like the numbers that we have here. So this is a store that we were running in the big 5 market. So we had 172K spent, 200 link clicks, 34,000 add to carts, a lot of purchases, ROAS, whatever. And guys, to be honest, for Facebook, right, we have this column shown here, so you can see the bid strategy, the budget, the amount spent, link clicks, add to cart, purchases, ROAS, CPC, CTR, CPM, frequency. This is an important metric, by the way, guys. And I believe for us and the game that we're playing, we just look at the amount spent, we look at the link clicks, and we look at the ROAS purchases. We don't really look at the other stuff. Frequency only we look at it when we're really scaling a campaign, and we see we're getting ad fatigue, which means that it's for the customer, it feels like they're seeing the same ads all the time again. So it feels for them they're just looking at a wall. So it's in their mind, it's kind of like, oh, I'm just seeing the same shit over and over again. So why would I buy? What you want to do is get, of course, if you have a winning product, new creatives and new angles and introduce them, right? And in this particular case, we were doing it all the time. So we had times where we were scaling this campaign with like 5K to 8K a day. And now this campaign, at some point, after spending $172K, it died out a bit, sadly. So in what exact way then? When is the right time to kill products and to scale products? Even advanced people ask me sometimes because they want to know like how we do it. Because honestly, guys, we don't really spend so much money on testing. We don't spend thousands of dollars to validate a product, which most gurus will probably tell you, you know? And I want to make something also very clear, guys. You can't start dropshipping with $500. You can't start dropshipping for free, okay? I want to make this very clear for each and one of you. I mean, yeah, if you start out with ecom, you have, for $1, of course, you can open a Shopify store. I also have the link you can apply with it. It's my affiliate link. So when you open your Shopify store through that link, you pay every month only $1, and I get like a small commission. Very nice. So if you also would like to support my YouTube channel, use it, of course. And then you have some apps that you will pay for, a spy tool, Dropship.io, maybe $30. But besides that, the most money you will really spend is just on ads, right? You're spending money on advertising, and that's how most people just blow their money really quickly. Also me, I went broke 3 or 4 times in the whole stage of making like over $30 million in revenue. And I've spent, of course, also over 8 figures on Facebook ads in the whole meanwhile in the last 6 years. And I can just genuinely tell you, you need to have cash flow coming in from either another business that you already do or from your job, and invest as much as possible in ecom, just on spending ads on Meta or any other advertising platform you're working with. It's not like I'm gonna quit my job and then start business. No, you need to sustain your job and keep on spending. Because what I've really had this mindset for me in Meta ads when I really started succeeding back in 2019 is when I wasn't afraid anymore of testing new stuff in Facebook all the time. Follow one proven strategy and keep on testing and putting your own sauce in it every single time. And this is where you're gonna see your success. Believe me, put your own sauce on it and not be afraid to test new angles, spend more sometimes than usual and go for it. But still, this doesn't mean that you should just blow money randomly. And this is why I'm also making this video to show you as well, like our method on how we still, we scale, we spend a lot of money on ads, but we don't really like waste money on ads. And this is our strategy. So when you run a campaign of $50, what you want to look directly, immediately after $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 even at this point, you want to check immediately like, hey, how many clicks do I have? And add to carts, whatever. So if you have way less clicks than the amount you're spending on that campaign and you have no purchase, you just kill it. Look, of course, very nice CTR, 3.29%. Who the fuck cares? There's no sales. I don't even look at that shit. Yeah. And then you go all through, look how many campaigns we have here, guys. All right. So let's, for example, look here. Results. How many results? 921 campaigns. If any motherfucker is going to now comment here on YouTube and tell me they have tested 50 products and they don't have a winning product yet, right? We tested 921 campaigns. All right. And I'm giving the whole blueprint to you guys right now. 921 campaigns. And look how many of them we have spent a lot of money on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 15 of them, 12 of them out of the 921. So you're gonna tell me that you're gonna be pissed after testing 50 campaigns, you have no winning product, you're not making money with ecom? It's a volume game. As I said again, guys, you just gotta keep on going, analyzing your ads, And for those saying as well that, hey, you're just testing 5 products, you're throwing them at the wall, you're just going randomly about it. Nah. The people who say that are the exact people always who will still end up failing because they believe Facebook is just one big casino. But in the end, it's all about instinct. And I'm gonna also tell you, because I get this question a lot of times where people ask me like, yo, why is it, even though you show all your strategies, why is it for you available to still scale like this, and for us, we try a lot of that stuff that you do and doesn't work for us? And I just tell them like, look, in the way that my brother and I operate, like the whole business is being ran by me and my brother, right? The whole ecom business, our education business, our backend HC Titan skill also. But for the ecom stores, obviously, you have to be so dialed in. We check our ads 6 to 7 times a day. Who does that? Right? To not waste a lot of money, to be dialed in and seeing what's working, what's not working. Maybe you can call us micromanagers or that we're too maniac on the ads, but this is like a big difference in it, you know? Market research and media buying. Because the backend at some point, even if you scale hard and you understand the backend, you will fix it, right? It's gonna be okay. But the market research, and especially here as well, the media buying is so key, okay? So this is what I'm saying, guys. You just gotta put in the volume, analyze what's going wrong, make it better, try different angles, and go with the flow. This is what we've been doing now for a very long time. As I said, every single product, one campaign, only CBOs, only vertical scaling. And the exact blueprint that we follow in terms of testing and scaling, just keep on listening. So when do we keep on running a product? Now, we actually keep on running a product if it has spent at least, let's say, $20 or $25, and it has a sale or it's profitable after 50% of the spend or break even, then we keep the product just running. That's pretty much it, you know? If it's the first day break even, that's fine. If it's the second day break even again, it's fine, keep it running. But if it's the third day again, shit, you will kill the whole campaign. Day 1, break even. Day 2, break even. Day 3, loss, shit. If you are running the campaign profitably the first day, the second day it's shit, don't kill the campaign immediately. Let it run for another day. If it's the third day still good, nice. Then you can, again, like, keep it running. But if it's the first day good, the second day bad, and the third day again bad, then you just skip it, right? And I get this question also a lot of times from people where they say like, hey, Faruk, I finally found a campaign, $50 a day. I've been running it now for 3 or 4 days. And I tried to double the budget because we always advise everybody, right? This was scaling strategy. After 48 hours, double the budget from 50 to 100. After 48 hours, if it's good again, double again from 100 to 200, and then etc. etc. Every 48 hours, you double the budget, you know? And that's where the meme also came from. I would scream in group calls, bro, just double the budget, man. What are you waiting for? They double the budget from 50 to 100 or 100 to 200. And they say like, hey, bro, but when I double the budget, the ROAS goes to complete shit. Is this not a winner anymore? Well, I just simply tell everybody in here the following. The reason why we're testing so many products, and you see also it's like some are spending insanely and some are just like really bullshit, low spend, is that we generally, like, we run, let's say, on one ad account, maybe 30, 40, 50 campaigns. Some of them only spend $50 or $100 a day because we tried spending more money on it and it just didn't work out. So we skip it. And then we just have some low spending campaigns, some high spending campaigns, because even if one winner dies out, you still have all these backups. So you still have some products running. Let me tell you guys a nice story, like why I don't even run one product stores anymore. This right here, guys. This was my first winning product. It's a contour duplicator for those who don't know it. It's in the home decor niche, you can Google it. And I sold this in the Dutch market, went completely viral back in 2020. Made over 6 figures with it. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe like $1 million in revenue or something I made with it, maybe more, maybe a few M, I can't even remember. And it totally changed my life. But when this product died out, I was stuck. For like a few months, I wasn't even making money anymore. And I was like, bro, what is this? What am I doing wrong in my life? So at that point, I was like, oh shit, I should have just kept on testing products. Because if you go through the threshold where you have some good cash flow, and you have 30, 20, 30K, 40K maybe even on your bank account, and you can finally keep on testing more products without just focusing on those few products, why wouldn't you do it? because your products are gonna die out. Every single product at some point with the game we're playing is gonna die out. You need to keep on putting the volume, analyzing it, making it better, and keep on pushing new markets, switching markets, finding new ones, and going with the flow. This is the whole game. It's not rocket science, bro. So now we just keep on going, guys, in the ad account, and we see a bunch of campaigns in here. Guys, still till this day, the surf scaling method, that has changed for us so much. You gotta be really aggressive with surf scaling. What is surf scaling? It basically means that in certain periods, times of your day, you're gonna be upping the budget insanely. Tweaking budgets, right? If you guys have seen my video where I show you how we made $4.8 million last Q4, exact blueprint, everything is there. I talk about surf scaling. And now, why is tweaking budget so important? If you guys remember, in the beginning of the video, I talked about where the morning run and the evening run are the most important times of the day when you're scaling with Facebook ads. What if you can spend more money on these times of the day, and then during the day normally you're just gonna spend less money? So what did we do? We didn't just in the morning say, all right, the budget is on $200 right now. Okay, we are making money, it's profitable, 4 or 5 ROAS, at least 30% profit margin. We didn't just double the budgets. We quadrupled, or we even 5x'd the budgets. So we'd go from $200 to like 1K. So it's gonna spend a shit ton of money immediately in the morning. And then after like 12, let's say, you put down the budgets again. And then during that day, you just keep it running. Or let's say around like 11 a.m., you put the budget down again. And then around 5 p.m., you're gonna go hard again for a couple. So you went from 200 to 1K. From 1K, you go down again to, let's say, 400. And then around 5 p.m., you X5 the budget. If it's still profitable, if it's still running good, of course. I mean, ideally, you want to keep it the whole day like crazy, right? But you will see that during the afternoon, it's going to dip again a bit. And that is why when we have 5x the budget, we go back again 200 during the afternoon. And then around like 5 p.m., you just put the budget again, if it's still running like good, to like 1K or 1.5K very aggressively. You just go crazy. I've had even guys in my program, they are crazy. They like went from $200 to like 3-4K and spent in a day. And this is no joke. They did it. And these are actually also the guys who eventually outskilled everybody. Because, bro, while most of their competitors are just running their campaigns on a few $100s in budget or scaling slowly, they just go to thousands immediately. High risk, high reward, bro. This is the game that we're playing. And there's a very important quote that I've learned. And I've also made this mistake also a couple of times in my life, where the biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk. Because if you don't take the risk, somebody else will take the risk and he's gonna eat you. It's not anymore about preserving what you have right now. The best mode for defense is offense. So I might sound a bit crazy right now, but if you're running Facebook ads, it's war. It's literally war. Quick book recommendation, The Art of War by Robert Greene. Now, when I was reading this book also, guys, it gave me a way different mindset and how I was seeing a lot of things. And maybe I'm going a bit crazy right now as well, but this is the type of obsession and craziness that you need to have in order to go to the next level in your life. And Facebook ads, this shit makes it possible. It's absolutely insane. So that's what you do in terms of surf scaling, guys. Try it out. And of course, when the day ends, you go back again. If you did like 30% profit margin on these high budgets, the next day you go, instead of for $200 budget, you go for a $500 budget, and the next day you're gonna surf scale again. And watch out, guys, this is not something you can just teach to a random media buyer. It takes a lot of time, and it's high risk but high reward. But this is as I said, this is key. And guys, one very important keynote also, make sure you're using agency ad accounts. Normal ad accounts, if you still have them and they're working, nice and cool, but there's a very high chance you're gonna run into ad troubles. Random bans, random spending limits, that shit always happens. And I've been using myself agency ad accounts since 2021. I recommend you guys to check the link in the bio. There's a form you can fill in, and then the agency ad accounts that we also work with right now, they will reach out to you. So fill in the form in the bio, and they will reach out to you, and it's done. And also, guys, in terms of pixel tracking, because you see it a lot of times where like the tracking is not on point, we use wetracked.io. Again, as well, link in the bio, check it. You can apply for them. My affiliate link, of course, You know, I'm making these videos for totally free. Support what we're doing right here, you know? So I'll get a little commission as well from that. So check that out, guys. And yeah, WeTrack's amazing because what's essentially happens, the ROAS, it gets into the ads manager. And we started using WeTrack later, maybe 6 months ago. The total ROAS here is not on point. What I would recommend everybody, especially those also doing as well collection pages, is when you're running your ads, always make sure you have on one tab your Shopify and on one tab your ads manager, so you can exactly track how it's really good. Because even if you have these tracking softwares which help a lot with optimization of your ad accounts, still you always need to make sure you really look in your Shopify how good. You really need to look in Shopify how many sales you have per product. It's key, because you're running so many products. At some point you will be testing 40 to 50 campaigns at a single time. All these numbers and digits are flying to right and left, bro. You get fucking crazy by that shit, bro. And guys, if you're gonna ask me about a creative game, I can go all around, give you a bunch of value on creatives, right? Because obviously creatives are gonna be the key pillars for you if this shit's gonna work for you or not, right? Because the creatives in the end determine everything. If your CPMs are rising, it's probably as well most of the times because your creative game is just not on point. So as I said, guys, we like to use Canva AI, and this is from fashion, dropshipping, e-commerce stores. Still to this day, 90% is image ads. And what we do, we find the image from AliExpress, we change the background to something more that has to do with the product, and we've been doing this since ages and it still works. Like, for real, nothing has changed. It is just gonna be the way you approach it. Now, what we do sometimes do more and more these days also is when you have a campaign, let's say you have 2 creatives inside and you're scaling it and you see some ad fatigue, it goes worse and worse, so the performance is dropping. You can change the creatives inside to new ones. You can refresh them. And what I want to do right now, guys, is show you a competitor who's absolutely crushing it right now in the Big 5 and US market, with selling fashion, doing the exact same shit that we also do. So we have this guy right there. He has 520 results in the ads manager. And what I like so much about these type of ads, this is how we also run our creatives, guys. Look, made from ultra soft. You know what? I'm not even gonna look at this one. It's right now the 7th of September. I wanna look for ads that are running for a longer period of time. So let me scroll down here a bit, guys. Okay, so this one has been running now for longer than a week. Look how simple. Rich, buttery suede, a sharp sculpted western curve, a low profile heel made for rendering. I'm not even keep on reading. Simple URL where they can buy it. Here, look, they're testing probably in a CBO, but look with how many different ways. See summary details, look, all the same. Even the store, impulse theme, beautiful, works. I like that. What I will genuinely just do, guys, if I see this, how will I take this winner and test myself? First of all, the ad copy, right? I would put it in ChatGPT and I would ask ChatGPT to rephrase it and make it more urgent with the prompts. That's it. Make it more urgent with prompts. So they have to buy it now. When they see they have to buy it now. Your audience, they are impulse buyers. Don't wait for next week, next year, LTV, all that shit. No, they have to buy now, bro, now, right? You need to get that money now. So ChatGPT, rephrase it. This image, put it into fucking Canva AI, spin up the background to something that has to do with this product. Take those creatives and the guy as well, his lender. Look at the lender. Boom, same shit. Does he even have a size chart? He doesn't. Oh, he has here. Okay, good. Kiwi size chart probably. He's also probably watching to Ecom Legend. Shout out to you, bro. Boom, you take this one as well. Look, this guy even. Am I seeing that right? He has his product description, literally, in here. It's the same, almost the same, right? Use this well. ChatGPT, rephrase, boom, product page, done. And test it out. CBO, 4 ad sets, boom, ready to go. Not rocket science. He's making mine with. Why can't you? Spin this off in EU markets, German language, Denmark, Danish language, boom, ready to go. Shit is easy, man, right? Do you guys understand why I'm doing this shit? I'm showing you literally the whole playbook that we are doing, backed up with all the numbers. Look, bro, I spent $3 million here, bro. Come on, bro, what the fuck, man? Sorry, I get a little bit aggressive sometimes, you know, but I see sometimes questions in the comments from people that asked me the same shit 1 year ago. Like, bro, please, like, take notes when you watch the videos, or just really don't watch it, please. There's so much other entertainment you can watch. I'm making these education videos because if I'm gonna show you a video where I'm driving my Lamborghini, you're not gonna learn shit. It gives you some lifestyle. You will feel, oh yes, maybe I can do it as well. But the only thing that's really going to help you is these educational videos, guys. Here, another nice example. Since September 1st, he's doing the same blueprint. Look, and it's all Photoshop. You see? Different colors. Boom. Same shit. They're already doing it. You can literally copy paste it, take it, and bring it to different markets, bro. If you try it long enough, like we do, this exact like blueprint, you're not gonna say anymore to me, hey Faruk, why is the work of you not for me? This is it, guys. This is it. Really. Please. Comment, no trenches, no glory. If you actually watched this whole video and you're still here and you're gonna bang work immediately after that. I want you to put right now in the comments, Faruk, this is what I learned. This is what I'm gonna do as well today immediately. I fucking bang work. I wanna see that shit. We need to skill all harder. And then after a month or 1 year or 6 months, it doesn't matter. Send me a DM. Faruk, bro, your Facebook ad strategy, that video, the whole philosophy you explained, that shit helped me, dog. Thank you. That's the shit I want to hear, bro. That's why I'm doing it. To fucking help you guys also make more money, bro. This is good karma also for me. For real. Like, honestly, guys, every single person who sends me a message in DM who says, Faruk, bro, crazy, that video helped me. I went to this event, some guy, he told me like, bro, the surf skating strategy, you helped me. I went from like 4K to 11K in a day. Bro, what the hell, insane. Thank you, bro. You know, I see this look in his eyes, bro, real shit. That's why I do it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel, guys. More fire coming soon. You guys know how we do it. This was Ecom Legend in the building, straight from the Palm here in Dubai. I'm spitting here like I'm a rapper. But anyway, it's time to stop, guys. Ciao.